Yes, this is where my in-laws live. So I've been down to Diggers Garden for years, and the opportunity's come to Athelstan 1100, and they've been looking for primarily this wall that we found.
It's red due to intense heat, and there's quite a lot of slag in a layer over it. And slag is the product of an industrial process like glass making or metal.
So here, 7 trenches were investigated by the archaeological unit, Cotswold Archaeology. In 4 of those trenches, we found human skeletons. There were 24 complete skeletons across those 4 trenches, and also disarticulated bone representing probably another 22 individuals. So we're able to identify the sex and age of some of the complete skeletons, work out the height of some of those individuals. So for example, 2 of the women were only about 1.50 metre in height, so smaller than today's standards. And there was an adult male who was probably about 1.8 metres, so more in keeping with modern kind of average heights.
But yeah, we're getting Victorian pottery out of here as far as I can see, a little bit of what looks like Victorian glass.
Talk us through what
it looks like a bowl of a clay pipe. You can see that the shape there. I've been learning today that quite often clay pipes only had one go out of them.
So what the children did was they did history through immersion.
Yeah.
So they tried to put themselves in the shoes of an Anglo-Saxon child, and they learnt how to do things in an Anglo-Saxon way.
Yeah.
And their challenge came from King Athelstan, who visited the children, and he gave them an inquiry question. And so the children have all learnt how to cook using the sort of ingredients that Anglo-Saxons would have used. Would you like to see the ingredients?
Yeah, please.
Oh, wow. So
what's that, like a veggie broth?
yeah. So this is a belt strap loom.
Yeah.
They would have had a shuttle that went across. And this allows the yarn to go up and down. Wow. Yep. That's one of the things that they did. They learnt the skills of an archaeologist, and these are some of their finds.
So, Phil, give us just a snapshot of what you've seen today.
Well, I've seen some very happy residents of Malmesbury digging holes. I must have seen about, I don't know, 7 or 8 of these test bits, and every one that I've been to, there's been a very positive vibe. People getting in there, getting dirty and finding stuff, and they're just having a great time.
What sort of stuff have you seen that's been coming out of the holes?
Rubbish. But that is what archaeology is based on. Study of people's rubbish. And just as your rubbish and my rubbish tells people about us and our lifestyle, so past rubbish tells us about past lifestyles. And so archaeologists have great pleasure in finding other people's rubbish and interpreting that and telling stories about how people lived all those years ago.
And if I say the word Athelstan to you, what does that mean to you?
Well, he's a hero of Malmesbury. You know, he is Mr. Malmesbury. Historically, he is one of our great monarchs, and that's not a bad accolade. We've had a lot of good monarchs. We've had some rogues as well. He comes down as one of the good ones. He encouraged a lot of the disciplines that we would love: scholarship, religion, or law and order. He was a great military leader. He ticked a lot of boxes. He was a good man.